Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB and today is the 23rd of October 2025 and looks like guys October is definitely not ending in a positive note because the prices of Bitcoin and the global cryptocurrency market is definitely not looking that great. But here's the thing guys, since the last 24 hours, there is a staggering amount of inflows in the world of ETFs, and when we talk about ETF guys, it does give us an assessment as to what the investor confidence is, isn't it? And the ETF for Bitcoin as well as Ethereum is definitely looking great. So it is a bit surprising that the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have fallen down, isn't it? Now along with that guys, even if you look at the volume of stable coins, me personally am not too content with the numbers. Cause if the prices are going down guys, the volume of stable coins and in particular of the USDT alone should be about the $200 billion mark. But unfortunately guys, the numbers are definitely not looking that great. Now, on a political point of view, guys, Scott Bessent, who is the US Treasury Secretary, he was in an interview with Fox, and he did actually state by the end of tomorrow, US is going to be putting some really strong sanctions on Russia, cause looks like President Donald Trump is definitely not happy with what Vladimir Putin is doing. So let's see, guys, if the market will actually react to that news as well. Now, along with that, guys, tomorrow, that is the 24th of October, the CPI data or the inflation data is scheduled to be out. Now, because the US government is shut down, guys, I really am not sure if the CPI data will be out or not. But nonetheless, guys, in the Blockchain DXB podcast, I'll definitely get in touch based on all of these news. Now, in today's episode, guys, we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover. And this news, guys, is by the Federal Reserve Board. And they did have a conference called as Payment Innovation Conference, where there were some really iconic people such as Sergey Nazarov, who is the co-founder of Chainlink Labs. Along with that, there was also members from Fireblocks, ARK Investment, as well as Franklin Templeton. And here's the thing, guys, one of the governors of Federal Reserve Board, that is Christopher Waller, he did actually say some really positive things regarding cryptocurrencies, and he did actually state that the Federal Reserve Board will play an active role in the crypto revolution. And what I really like, guys, is they also welcome conversation regarding decentralized finance. Now, this entire conference, guys, is available via YouTube, and the entire conference is roughly around 6 to 7 hours. Now, I'd really urge you guys to go ahead and check it yourself. But what I'll do, guys, in today's episode, I'll go ahead and highlight some of the information from that conference, because looks like Chainlink is definitely leading the pack, guys. As a matter of fact, they started the session talking about interoperability and how Chainlink's CCIP protocol, that is cross-chain interoperability protocol, will play a massive role. So look, guys, if you're an investor, you definitely need to look at Link token. Now, based on the news, looks like the prices of Link will definitely be pumping up, isn't it? But look, guys, the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world is absolutely wild and wicked sometimes. And here's the thing, guys, whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. But in today's episode, we'll definitely take a deep dive regarding the Payment Innovation Conference that was actually held by the Federal Reserve Board. Now, the next news, guys, we're going to be talking about is another massive news. And this is connected to 21shares, which is an absolute giant. And the news, guys, is that FalconX, they have acquired 21shares. Now look, guys, so far as FalconX is concerned, they are the largest digital asset prime brokerage for the entire world. So this news, guys, is definitely massive news, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on the importance of this news. Now, along with this news, guys, we have another interesting news all the way from Hong Kong. And the Hong Kong's SFC, that is Security and Future Commission, guys, they have gone ahead and approved the first Solana ETF, making it the city's first spot funding offering direct exposure to Solana. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Cause look, guys, news such as this is definitely great, not just for Hong Kong, but even if you look at Solana and Sol, guys, it does benefit the entire ecosystem as well, isn't it? So in today's episode, I'll go ahead and discuss what does this move actually mean for Solana, cause it does impact regulated access, direct exposure to Solana, and it does appeal to retail and institutional investors as well as in it. And more importantly, guys, could this actually drive the price of Solana or Sol? We'll definitely go ahead and take a deep dive into this. Now, the final news for today, guys, is a really interesting news, and this is connected to the city of New York. And on the 4th of November, guys, there's going to be election for the mayor of New York, and looks like cryptocurrency might just play a massive role. Now, the news I'm going to be talking about is connected to the former New York governor, that is Andrew Cuomo, guys, because he's taking a step down and he's running for New York City mayor. And here's the thing, guys, he's actually competing with a Democrat, or should I say socialist or communist, Zoran Mamdani. And one of the play that Andrew Cuomo is doing, guys, is he's focusing on cryptocurrencies as well as artificial intelligence, and this way he's trying to gain a lot of voter confidence as well. Now, could it be possible that this particular move can actually go ahead and help him win the race? Let's see, guys, if that thing will happen or not. Now, the only thing I can say regarding the former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is he did reportedly advise OKX Exchange, and this was regarding legal issues that they had. So we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on this news. Now, look, guys, according to me, both of them are Democrats. So it is kind of choosing the best among the worst, isn't it? Now, me personally, guys, I prefer Andrew Cuomo to win, because Zoran Mamdani is definitely a socialist, and a lot of Republicans would actually argue that he's far extreme left-leaning, and he's definitely heading towards a communist policy. As a matter of fact, guys, if you actually read through some of his policies, things are looking absolutely dreadful for the city of New York. But what I'll do, guys, in today's episode, I'll go ahead and share more information regarding this, and I also did a bit of research, guys. And I'll also go ahead and share some of the stance of Zoran Mamdani regarding cryptocurrencies. So we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover, guys, in today's episode. And like we do in every Blockchain DXB podcast, we will be looking at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news, guys, is in the world of artificial intelligence. And DIB, guys, which is Dubai Islamic Bank, they are taking a heavy move in the world of artificial intelligence. And they're actually partnering with HCL Technologies. And this is to accelerate the adoption across its ecosystem. Now this announcement, guys, was actually made at the GITEX event as well. Now look, so far as Dubai Islamic Bank is concerned, they were established way back in 1975, and right now the collaboration also includes global alliances with hyperscalers as well as tech partners. So this move of them partnering with HCL Technologies, guys, does make a lot of sense, isn't it? And regarding the adoption, guys, it also fully aligns with Sharia and ethical finance principles, so we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on this news. Now the next news, guys, we're going to be talking about is also connected to artificial intelligence, but this news, guys, is all the way from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and the tech giant that is HP, guys, they're expanding their services in Saudi Arabia with new manufacturing facilities, as well as artificial intelligence and research and development centers. And this, guys, is to support Vision 2030. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news, because looks like, guys, Riyadh is now becoming a regional hub connecting Middle East, Africa as well as other parts of Asia, isn't it? And it's needless to say this is something which HP wants to capitalize on it as well. So we'll definitely go ahead and explore what this news is all about. So we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover, guys, in today's episode. Let's kickstart with it right away. Hey everyone, this episode is powered by a new sponsor, that is Amana, and they are the region's first and fastest growing regulated all-in-one trading and investing app. So look, guys, whether you're looking into invest in US stocks like Apple or Tesla, or mega giants like ADNOC or Salik, Amana puts the financial markets on your fingertips. It includes gold, foreign exchange, ETFs, futures, commodities, and guess what, guys? They have over 375 cryptocurrencies, and this makes them the biggest crypto selection in the region. Now for the Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, if you want to go and build long-term wealth without thinking about it every day, explore Amana's pre-built auto investment plans, and all you have to do is set your monthly budget, choose your preferred asset category, and let Amana automate the investing for you. Zero fees, zero lockups, 100% customizable. And here's the thing, guys, funding your account is easier than ever. You can fund your account with Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, instant bank deposits, and even crypto wallets. No friction and no hassles. And the best part is, guys, let's say if you need support, you would absolutely love Amana for this, because they offer 24/6 human customer service, as well as a personalized sales support, real people, real help, and the customer support is in English as well as in Arabic. And for the Blockchain DXB listener and community, guys, I do have something really exclusive for you. What you can do is register with Amana using the code Blockchain DXB, or you can also use the link that is in the show notes below. And here's the best part, guys. Once you register, fund your account with a minimum of $100 and at least go ahead and make one trade, and then you'll receive a $100 trading bonus credit to your account the following month. But look, guys, it's real important to note, the bonus is non-withdrawable. It is there to help you trade and learn. So look, guys, if you're looking for a transparent, powerful and easy to use app, that's Amana for you. So what are you waiting for, guys? Download the app now, or you can also visit the website that is amana.app, and don't forget to use the code Blockchain DXB. And Amana, guys, is all markets one app. Next, guys, I'm happy to announce that Blockchain DXB is the official media partner with one of the OGs in the cryptocurrency and blockchain event space, and that is Blockchain Futuristic Conference taking place in Florida this year. as well as ETH Women taking place simultaneously. And trust me guys, this is an event that you don't want to miss, isn't it? Cause for the very first time, North America's most immersive Web3 event is heading to the United States of America, and the Blockchain Futurist Conference and ETH Women event is actually taking place between the 5th and 6th of November. And the location is absolutely stunning guys. It is taking place at Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, which is in Hollywood, Florida. That's right guys, palm trees, panels, and the biggest mind in blockchain and cryptocurrency is all in one place. So there will be multi-stage panels, NFT galleries, DeFi showcases, hand-on tech demos, metaverse experiences, even outdoor VIP cabanas and quite a lot more. And the Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock guys is one of the most iconic venues in the country. So look guys, if you're in the Web3 space, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or even artificial intelligence space, or just want to do some serious networking, this is the place that you got to be. And to all of you Blockchain DXB listeners guys, we have something really interesting for you, because you can get a 25% off the tickets. So just use the code DXB25, and the link to the event as well as the code is in the show notes below. And as an official media partner, I'll be doing exclusive live coverage, interviews, behind the scenes access, and I will be spotlighting some of the most exciting projects shaping the future of decentralized finance tech. So if you're at the venue guys, definitely come and say hi. Maybe we can catch up for a coffee as well. So listen guys, the code is DXB25, and by using this code you will be eligible for a 25% discount. And the event is taking place between the 5th and 6th of November 2025 at the iconic Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, that is in Hollywood, Florida. And in the show notes below guys, there's all contact details for Blockchain Futuristic Conference Florida 2025, as well as ETH Women. And look guys, this is the future of blockchain technology brought into life, so don't just read about it, be there and head to the website that is futuristconference.com and go ahead and use the code DXB25. So see you at the event. Next, Advanced Media. Advanced Media guys is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well, and Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously, and they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet and prosperity. Now listen guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE, so definitely check it out. And also guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing and hosting training workshops, seminars and community events that educate, inform and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen guys, do one thing, if you do want to support this channel, go to the website that is www.amt.tv and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gulf Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race
In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform, check out the Race Pace podcast across all leading platforms. And finally guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below.
Now guys, since you're taking care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now if you look at the market sentiment guys, right now it is showing at fear. But here's the thing guys, the number's fallen down below the 30 mark. It is currently at 29. And if the market sentiment continues like this guys, there is a very high possibility it might actually turn to extreme fear, isn't it? But look guys, whenever there is extreme fear and the prices drops, in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world, we often call it as a gift, isn't it? And this is precisely the time when a lot of OG as well as investors, they end up buying a lot of Bitcoin in particular because of the fixed nature of supply of Bitcoin. But so far as cryptocurrencies with unlimited supply guys, things are definitely not looking great, isn't it? But here's the thing guys, if you look at ETF inflows since the last 24 hours, the numbers are looking positive bizarrely, isn't it? As a matter of fact guys, the ETF inflows is at a staggering $618 million, with Bitcoin leading the pack with a staggering $477 million, whereas Ethereum ETF is at $141 million. Really bizarre matrix, isn't it? Cause usually guys what happens is, whenever there is outflows, that is the time when the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies tend to fall down. But could it be possible that this is an indication that the prices may actually pick up in the next 24 to 48 hours? This is purely my speculation guys. And if I were to bet on it, I would only bet 50% on it. And I cannot stress this enough guys. Whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Make sure you go out and do your own research. And look guys, as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, Scott Bessent, who's the Secretary of US Treasury guys, he did actually have an interview with Fox. And he said that President Donald Trump is definitely not happy with Vladimir Putin. And in the next 24 hours, they're going to be implementing some really heavy sanctions on Russia. Now I'm really curious to check how that news will be impacting the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies indirectly. And tomorrow guys, the CPI data or the inflation data most likely will be out. Now based on early reports and economic factors guys, there is a very high possibility that the inflation may actually slow down once again. And one of the reasons why inflation data is important is because, based on that information and plethora of other information guys, Federal Chair Jerome Powell most likely will be reducing the interest rate once again, isn't it? And when that thing happens, who should say October might just turn out to be true, and the price of Bitcoin might actually reach a new all-time high. Now let's see guys if that thing does eventually happen, because right now the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as well as the global cryptocurrency market is not doing that great. As a matter of fact guys, if you look at the global cryptocurrency market, right now it is at $3.72 trillion, and since the last 24 hours it is actually down by 3.02%. And here's the thing guys, if you look at the total cryptocurrency market volume, since the last 24 hours it is about the $200 billion mark, and right now it is at $206 billion. But look guys, I really am not content with what is going on in the volume of stable coins, because whenever the prices tend to go down guys, I would really like to see the volume of stable coins to pick up pace, and I'm talking well about the $200 billion mark, because that would actually mean that people are temporarily parking a lot of their stable coins, isn't it? Now unfortunately, based on the global cryptocurrency market snapshot guys, looks like a lot of selling is going on, and unfortunately looks like a lot of people are converting the Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies onto fiat currencies. Now let's quickly run through some metrics regarding decentralized exchanges. And unfortunately guys, the volume of decentralized exchange hasn't picked up pace. And once again guys, when the prices do actually go down, We would really like to see the volume of decentralized exchange pick up pace, isn't it? Unfortunately guys, today it is well below the $20 billion mark. It is only at $18.59 billion. And the total fees collected for the transactions worth $18.59 billion is $92.02 million. Now it's needless to say that the total value locked has also taken a massive hit, and right now guys, the total value locked is well below the $150 billion mark. It is only at $147.18 billion. And one matrix guys which I personally keep an eye on is the decentralized exchange dominance, and today that percentage is at 48.45%. And along with that guys, since the beginning of this month we're also looking at a new matrix, that is digital asset treasury inflows, and today that number is showing as $3.38 billion. And as I mentioned earlier guys, this is an average over 30 days. I really am not sure if this number is updated on a day-to-day basis. Now let's quickly run to the volume of decentralized exchanges. Now Uniswap is still leading the pack with $5.80 billion, followed by PancakeSwap at $2.59 billion. Meteor guys is at number 3rd, but its volume is still about the $1 billion mark at $1.13 billion. Humidifier guys is at number 4th, and its 24-hour volume is below the $1 billion mark at $908.62 million. And at number 5th guys is Aerodrome with $824.8 million. Now look guys, when the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have been falling down, you would expect the volume of decentralized exchange to go completely berserk, isn't it? Unfortunately guys, that has not been happening since the last 24 to 48 hours. And this just clearly means guys, if you look at the decentralized exchange dominance, because it is only at 48.45%, you can make an argument that a lot of centralized exchanges themselves are using decentralized exchanges as well, isn't it? And this coincides with the point that I mentioned earlier guys. Because the volume of stablecoins hasn't picked up pace, looks like a lot of people are actually converting the Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies onto fiat currencies. That is what my assessment is. Let me know guys if you agree to it or disagree to it. Now let's quickly run to the volume of stablecoins. Now the volume of Tether USDT is only at $168.28 billion. Now look guys, I cannot stress this enough. When the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are falling down, you would want Tether USDT's volume to be well over the $200 billion mark, cause that would give us some confidence that the prices will actually pump up in the next 24 to 48 hours. Let's see guys, maybe we are wrong and tomorrow the volume of stablecoins picks up pace once again. Now the volume of Circle USDC is at $21.79 billion, and FDUSD so far as the volume of stablecoins is concerned is at number 3rd, and its volume is at $7.79 billion. Now let's quickly run to the dominance. 24-hour trading volume and market cap of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now the market cap of Ethereum guys has fallen down a lot, and today it is at 12.30%. Now so far as the dominance of Ethereum is concerned guys, the dominance has fallen down to 12.30%, but so far as Bitcoin's dominance is concerned, it is slightly pumped up, and right now it is at 57.70%. Now it's needless to say guys, when the prices are falling down, you don't want the dominance to be increasing, isn't it? Because that would actually mean that people are selling that particular token or cryptocurrency. Now if you look at the 24-hour trading volume of Bitcoin guys, today it is at a staggering $85.58 billion. And Ethereum's 24-hour trading volume is almost half of that, and it is only at $41.75 billion. And the market cap of Bitcoin guys right now is at $2.14 trillion, whereas Ethereum's market cap is well below the $500 billion mark. It is only at $456 billion. Now every day guys in the Blockchain DXB podcast I tend to look at one new matrix, isn't it? And today guys I want to look at the top Oracle coins by market cap. And one of the reasons why I decided to look at this matrix is because when I'm going to be talking about the Payment Innovation Conference by Federal Reserve Board guys, Chainlink was involved in it, isn't it? So I thought it does make a lot of sense to go ahead and read out a matrix that is connected to oracles, cause Chainlink is kind of like the king of kings of as oracles is concerned. And check this out guys, its market cap is at $11.97 billion, and look at the difference between the first and second guys. The second one is Pit Network, but its market cap is below the $1 billion mark. It is only at $628 million. The third one is UMA, and its market cap is $98.68 million. The fourth one guys is XYO Network with a market cap of $94.13 million. And finally guys at number 5th is Redstone with a market cap of $93.91 million. Now look guys, I cannot stress this enough. In 2024, Chainlink definitely made quite a lot of innovations, and one of the biggest innovations that they made is something called a CCIP, that is Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol, and a lot of companies including Ripple are using it as well. And in a few minutes guys, I'll also go ahead and discuss what is it that Sergey Nazarov talked about regarding interoperability when he had a session at the Payment Innovation Conference by Federal Reserve Board. Now before we look into that guys, let's go ahead and look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. And unfortunately guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is below the $108,000 mark. It is only at $107,733, and since the last 24 hours it is down by 2.76%, and since the last 7 days it is actually down by 3.45%. Ethereum guys is well below the $4,000 mark. It is only at $3,785, and since the last 24 hours it is down by 4.32%, and since the last 7 days it is down by 5.28%. Binance BNB Coin guys is well below the $1,100 mark. It is only at $1,067, and since the last 24 hours it is down by 1.29%, and since the last 7 days it is down by 8.66%. Now look how so far as the Federal Reserve Board is concerned, since President Donald Trump has taken office, they are putting out a lot of positive information regarding Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? And they've also against Operation Choke Point 2.0 that was implemented by Joe Biden. Now one of the governors of Federal Reserve Board, that is Christopher Waller guys, he was present at the Payment Innovation Conference, which did actually take place on the 21st of this month, and he did actually say quite a lot of positive things regarding Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now if you go to the YouTube channel guys, there are a couple of videos. One of the videos is only by Governor Christopher Waller, where he gave the opening remark as well as the closing remark, and that video guys is roughly around only 6 to 7 minutes long. And in that video guys, he did actually state that the US Central Bank is actually entering into a new era that embraces decentralized finance, distributed ledger as well as digital assets, and they're doing that within the mainstream financial ecosystem. Now along with that video guys, via the Federal Reserve Board, there is the entire conference that has been uploaded on YouTube. Now this is roughly around 6 to 7 hours long guys. Now I'd really urge you guys to go ahead and check it out, cause there were some really important people such as Sergey Nazarov, who's the co-founder of Chainlink Labs, along with key industry leaders from BNY Global, Fireblocks, Lead Bank, as well as Elisa Hughes from Coinbase, Kathy Wood, who's the CEO from ARK Invest, as well as Jenny Johnson from Franklin Templeton. Now look, as all of them talked about United States of America taking the lead in the world of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now look, as the overall conference was definitely positive for the world of cryptocurrencies, and the overarching theme is that they also welcome the conversation on decentralized finance as part of the future of US payments. And here's the thing guys, the Federal Reserve Board also acknowledged that cryptocurrencies and distributed ledger are now integral to finance. Now one of the key highlights of the session guys was something called as payment account, and Sergey Nazarov guys, he did actually highlight some of the benefits of interoperability, and he discussed the benefits of using Chainlink, that is CCIP, that is Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol. And roughly around 2 months ago guys, the US Secretary of Commerce guys, they did decided to go ahead and put all the commerce data onto 9 blockchains, isn't it? And they also use Chainlink CCIP protocol. Now look guys, according to me, the key person was Sergey Nazarov, and he did actually talk about the biggest problem in the so-called blockchain world is the lack of interoperability, and he wants payment systems to work smoothly with stablecoins and tokenized deposits, and this is where CCIP kicks in guys. Now at the conference guys, what I particularly liked is, he actually explained how smart contracts and oracles work and how they can make payments more secure and transparent, and he highlighted something called as proof of reserve guys, and according to him guys, proof of reserve is a key, and that will show crypto tokens are brackets for real assets. And here's the thing guys, he also urged members of the Congress as well as Senate members for clear rules and standards in the United States of America, and that is because he wants the United States of America to have a competitive edge in digital finance. Now along with that, Kathy Wood, who's the CEO of ARK Invest guys, did actually state that so far as artificial intelligence is concerned, it could actually merge well with blockchain technology, and the US can lead the front in something called as autonomous payment, where AI is doing a lot of the transactions automatically. And what I got by listening to her speech guys is, she actually does believe that the tech combo will actually boost productivity and innovation in finance, and she actually called blockchain and AI the backbone for the next internet for payment and investing. Now, Elisa Haas, guys, who's from Coinbase, she was talking more on the front of an AI panel, and she actually said that AI will create half of Coinbase's code by year's end, and Coinbase is working on almost doubling the research speed to up to half a day versus 3 days for regular money. And she also stressed the importance of stablecoins, guys, that has built-in features that work great for IRDs, helping fight fraud with clear blockchain views. Now, Jenny Jansen, who's from Franklin Templeton, talked about a lot of tokenization, because right now Franklin Templeton is heavily involved in tokenization, isn't it? And Jenny Johnson did actually state that asset tokenization is already happening, and it is no longer just a theory. And she stressed how a company runs on-chain money market funds, that is assets that attract on blockchain technology. But here's the thing, guys, she also warned that adoption is slow at first, but can be accelerated really quickly. And she's hoping for United States of America to lead the front. And here's the thing, guys, she says that there needs to be clear rules for collateral, liquidity and redemption before tokenized assets go mainstream. Now, so far as Michael Scholler from Fireblocks is concerned, guys, he stressed the importance of how stablecoins are shaking up the lending markets and even affecting how Federal Reserve Board controls money supply. And he also covered unclear rules for digital asset deposits on public blockchain. Now, along with that, guys, there was Jennifer Barker for BNY Mellon, and she listed what regulators care about most and highlighted different ways to handle cash flows, and this is for stablecoins and digital assets. But here's the thing, guys, she also warned about fraud that is powered by artificial intelligence, and what she actually said that we need options to undo blockchain transactions. Really, I'm not sure if that thing is possible or not, particularly in open blockchain, isn't it? But look, guys, nonetheless, this particular innovation conference was definitely great, and looks like the Federal Reserve Board governor definitely was optimistic regarding this. Now, I'm really curious to check what is the outcome of this. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, Chainlink's link is definitely looking promising, isn't it? Really important news. Now let's go and discuss the next news, guys. And this is connected to the largest digital asset prime brokerage, that is FalconX, because they have agreed to acquire 21shares, which is one of Europe's leading provider of crypto ETPs. Now this particular news, guys, is actually published by Wall Street Journal, and the terms of this deal is not disclosed yet. But here's the thing, guys, this acquisition will allow FalconX to go ahead and expand beyond core market making and liquidity services into actually issuing crypto exchange traded funds, which is a key area for growing institutional adoption, isn't it? And so far as 21shares is concerned, guys, they recently reached a new milestone of listing 50 crypto ETPs across Europe, highlighting a strong presence in the region. Now regarding this news, guys, both of the companies have not officially commented on it, but news such as this is definitely great for the overall ecosystem, isn't it? Now, guys, let's go and discuss some interesting news in the world of Solana. And Hong Kong Security Financial Committee, guys, they have approved China's EMC Solana ETF, marking the city's first spot fund offering direct exposure to Solana or Sol. And the trading date, guys, is set on the 27th of this month. Now here's the thing, guys, the ETF tracks the CME CF Solana USD index, and it won't be staking its holding. Now look, guys, news such as this definitely signals Hong Kong's confidence in expanding crypto access beyond Bitcoin, as well as Ethereum, isn't it? And more importantly, they are doing that despite tightening controls from mainland China. Now the big question, guys, is what does it actually mean for Solana or Sol? And according to me, guys, it does actually portray regulated access, isn't it? Because here's the thing, guys, the spot Solana ETF will actually give investors a safe as well as a regulated way to go out and buy Solana, thereby boosting confidence. And it does offer direct exposure as well, isn't it? Because unlike futures ETF, guys, this spot ETF does actually hold Solana tokens, and that will most likely go out and increase the market demand for it as well. And I very strongly feel, guys, news such as this will definitely be appealing to retail and institutional investors. So because of this approval, guys, it will attract both retail investors in Asia and institutional investors seeking regulatory exposure. Now what about the price and adoption, guys? I very strongly feel this particular move could actually support Solana's price and enhance its mainstream adoption. And when you talk about its impact on the market, guys, news such as this definitely shows regulatory confidence in Solana beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum, isn't it? So look, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if the price of Solana definitely pumps up after the 27th of this month, and hopefully by that time, guys, we'll get some information regarding inflation data, as well as the FOMC outcome where Federal Chair Jerome Powell will go ahead and reduce the interest rate. So really interesting times ahead towards the end of October. Now the final news, guys, is more connected to November, guys, and this is more connected to New York City. Now the news guys is that former New York governor, that is Andrew Cuomo, is actually running for New York City mayor. And here's the thing guys, he is actually aiming to make the city a global hub for cryptocurrencies as well as artificial intelligence as well as biotech technology. And since the last 48 hours guys, he's actually proposed a Chief Innovation Officer and Innovation Council to drive investment, workforce development, as well as reduce red tape for emerging tech. Now it's going to be really interesting to see guys if this news will actually gain a lot of voter confidence for him. Cause right now it is the socialist, that is Zoran Mamdani, who is leading the Pakistan. Now regarding Zoran Mamdani guys, he is not a massive advocate of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as such, but regarding Andrew Cuomo guys, now looks like he's become a massive advocate of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Could it be possible he's only doing it for the mayoral election? Definitely a very high possibility, isn't it? Now the only thing I can say regarding Andrew Cuomo guys is, he did reportedly advise the OKX on legal issues stemming from a probe into prior violations, and this was more connected to US money laundering laws. So in a way he does have some experience in the cryptocurrency space, isn't it? But look, as that thing being said, if you look at New York City as a state, things are definitely not looking great right now, isn't it? And regarding Zoran Mamdani guys, who's the leading candidate based on surveys, he has heavily criticized ties between politicians and crypto industry actors as conflict of interest, which according to me does make a lot of sense. Cause look guys, Bitcoin was created as a separation between money and the state, isn't it? So in a way I kind of agree to him on this particular point. Now regarding regulations guys, he has called for stricter regulations of cryptocurrencies, which according to me does not make a lot of sense. Cause why should the government regulate peer-to-peer electronic cash systems? Now on a positive note, he has supported stronger consumer protection, especially in the context of stable coins, particularly keeping in mind crypto failures and fallout from crypto crashes. Now he's not been very vocal about being fully pro-crypto guys, and as I mentioned earlier guys, his ideologies are more communist, so I'm pretty much sure a lot of advocates as well as builders in the city of New York will not be happy with Zoran Mamdani as the New York mayor, isn't it? Cause he does want to turn the city of New York into a completely communist city. Let's see guys what happens on the 4th of November. So these are some macro level news guys on the Bitcoin, blockchain and cryptocurrency world. Now let's go and look at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now both the news guys are in the world of artificial intelligence, and first news guys is a massive news, and Dubai Islamic Bank guys, they have partnered with HCL Technologies to accelerate the adoption across its ecosystem. Now so far as Dubai Islamic Bank is concerned guys, it is the world's first Islamic bank and the largest in United Arab Emirates, and this partnership with HCL Technologies was actually announced at GITEX Global 2025, and their aim guys is to drive responsible AI innovation within Islamic finance. And regarding this move guys, Dubai Islamic Bank will leverage HCL Technologies' advanced AI capabilities and advisory services, and this collaboration guys includes global alliances with hyperscalers and tech partners, and AI will be deployed responsibly, effectively and at a scale across Dubai Islamic Bank operations, and the focus is on embedding intelligence into banking functions and workflows, and the goal guys is to deliver personalized and data-driven customer experiences, and the integration will enhance decision making and operational efficiency. Now this partnership guys will strengthen risk management and compliance frameworks, and AI adoption will align with Sharia and ethical finance principles. And Umaid Al-Shami guys emphasize innovation anchored in responsibility and purpose, and Dubai Islamic Bank sees this as a major step towards AI-driven future-ready ecosystem. And this initiative guys aims to combine intelligence with integrity in financial services. And Vineet Shukla guys of HCL Technologies highlighted the use of full-stack AI portfolios, and this collaboration guys will enhance agility and deliver differentiated customer experiences. And the partnership is set to redefine AI integration in Islamic banking through trust, purpose as well as sustainability. So definitely powerful news, isn't it? As a matter of fact guys, the next news I'm going to be talking about is also really interesting news in the world of artificial intelligence on the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And the tech giant that is HP guys, they have launched the first local manufacturing facility in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Now this move guys supports Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 and economic diversification goals as well as in it, and this new facility strengthens HP's presence in one of the fastest growing tech markets, and local productions allow faster, region-specific product delivery and customization, and manufacturing in Riyadh guys enhances supply chain reliability and efficiency as well, and HP's investment contributes to industrial capability and job creation in the kingdom. And the facility guys creates meaningful opportunities for local talent and skill development. And look guys, according to me, HP aims to bring production closer to demand for agility and faster customer response. And Riyadh now is becoming a regional hub connecting Middle East as well as other parts of Asia as well as in it. And localization guys enhances agility, shorten supply routes, as well as improves partner collaboration. And Saudi Arabia, guys, is positioned as a cornerstone in HP's global production and innovation network. And HP has established an AI and Research and Development Center of Excellence in Tehran. And this is to drive regional innovation. And look, so far as the AI Centers is concerned, it focuses on applied research in healthcare, logistics, smart cities, as well as energy. Now, the current projects include Arabic language models, automation tools and decision systems, and HP has partners with the university to train Saudi youth and nurture local innovation talent, and the collaboration with startups and institutions, guys, helps create homegrown, globally relevant solutions, and HP's initiatives support digital learning, entrepreneurship and AI governance in Saudi Arabia, and the company has plans to further expand its manufacturing, artificial intelligence, research and development and education investment. So really interesting move, isn't it? And to be honest, guys, this move is definitely not surprising at all, because Riyadh and Saudi Arabia is definitely taking leaps and bounds in the world of artificial intelligence. So these were the news, guys, on the Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency and artificial intelligence world from Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So let's kickstart with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB. You're listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. I have a question by Rashid who asks, with Hong Kong Solana's ETF launching, will we see more altcoin spot funds in Asia coming out pretty soon? This to be Rashid is such an interesting question. Now, one of the reasons why this news is so important is because the trading of this particular ETF does actually start on the 27th of this month, isn't it? Now, I do feel that this development is definitely generating significant interest across the Asian cryptocurrency landscape. Now, look, Rashid, me personally, I do anticipate we'll see more altcoin spot funds that will be introduced in Asia in the near future, with Hong Kong positioned as a key driver, isn't it? Now, one of the reasons why I feel this is because this particular ETF, which has been approved by the Security and Future Commission of Hong Kong, tracks the CME/CF Solana US Index, and more importantly, it also holds physical Solana, but at the same time they do that without staking, and will be tradable in different currencies as well, with a competitive fee of only 0.99% management and approximately 1.99% total expenses. So launching of the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, I very strongly feel it follows the success that Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETF had, isn't it? Because it does offer a regulated pathway for investors, potentially attracting substantial inflows from both retail as well as institutional participants. And look, Rashid, certain analysts are actually suggesting that this news could actually propel Solana's price movement to roughly around the $400 range, and this is in the short-term duration. But look, I cannot stress this enough. Whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Make sure you go and do your own research. Now, regarding this news in the broader context in Asia, I do feel that this approval aligns with Hong Kong's strategic push since 2022 to become a leading crypto hub. And by leveraging virtual asset trading platforms and approving spot ETFs like this one, the region is aiming to draw a lot of international attention, as well as capital among mainland China's restriction, isn't it? And this Solana ETF, according to me, Rashid, is not just an isolated event. It very strongly signals regulatory confidence in expanding beyond majors, potentially reshaping liquidity and price discovery for all coins. And with growing institutional appetite from pension funds to family offices, I very strongly feel the need for compliant altcoins is definitely there, isn't it? So I do expect a cascade of similar funds to be coming out, particularly from the Asian region. But that thing being said, look, Rashid, challenges still remain, particularly from Chinese region, because compliance within the Chinese policies do require careful navigation as well, isn't it? And right now we're also experiencing a lot of volatility in the space. But look, I do feel that Solana Lodge ETF is definitely critical, and I'm definitely anticipating a lot of spot funds to be coming up in the next 6 to 12 months. So definitely interesting as well as challenging times ahead in my honest opinion. Really interesting question. And that's about all, guys, from the Ask Me Anything series on Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, Please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursdays we have Blockchain DXB podcast, where we cover top news and information. We look at the latest technological development. We talk about geopolitical news, because lately it is driving not just the process, but also adoption in the spaces in it. We talk about different partnerships. We look at news from different regions, and then guys, we look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. We look at the latest technological development. We talk about artificial intelligence as well as other developments from the Middle East region. And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening guys, and have a nice and bye-bye.